Way to come through, fellas. Let's get it.
Now that was some teamwork out there, fellas.
This is how we do it, boys. Let's get it again next week. I smell.
Here we go. Check out. Let's go. Ready? Ready? Set.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get a look here at Devontae Adams. He was catching everything last week, had himself over 250 yards. It's the Raiders and the 49ers, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 24.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. It's been a great...
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You look at this Niner defense.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because, guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Madden. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, he still makes the catch, even though it was tipped at the line. It's a gain of 34.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off play action. Madden flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raiders touchdown. That's their quarterback. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up the touchdown.
He looked good on their opening drive. Remember, he capped it off with that nice touchdown run to get him on the board. Now we'll see what they can do here. Drive number 2 as they start out 1st and 10.
Go! Throwing to start the drive. Madden. That's caught at the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams. 59 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays.
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and they'll look to keep it going here with 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Alert! Alert!
Back to throw. Madden eluding the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Work in the middle of the field, and
he's got a man complete.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 22. And just to put everyone on notice, that is his 1,199th catch. So the next one, that'll be 1,200 for his career.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
He was looking that time for Jamison Williams, but it'll be second down. Throwing again. Madden. That pass caught. It's Williams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. With touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. He got the job done on the ground on their previous drive with a touchdown run, and he'll start anew with a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Off the play fake. Madden, he'll buy some time right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Buying time to his left. And down inside the 15 he goes. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Raiders are able to add on to their 1st half lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many...
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the...
Ready! Check out!
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. That catch, a pretty big one, Charles. Now 1,200 career catches.
The numbers that pile up, sometimes we get numb, sometimes we get immune. But 1,200, that gets your attention fully. Congratulations, phenomenal job. And I don't think he's slowing down yet.
I don't think so either. He makes it look easy, but this one not to be taken lightly. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Second and 10. To throw again. Madden being chased out left. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman. A no break. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Looking to throw. Madden. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands, and as soon as that hand is...
There he goes, right side! And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jamison Williams, 66 yards. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying...
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on first and 10.
Let's go!
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Madden. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.